Wednesday, November 9th. It's 10 a.m. and we're here at the Council on Aging in Acushnet. We're in the Senior Community Center in the rear of the building. This is like an activity room. Lots of books and puzzles for people to come and borrow or keep if they really need to, you know. So I just need someone, I would like someone to make a motion.
I make a motion to open the
meeting.
meeting.
And a second?
Second.
And Pauline. Okay, so the meeting is now starting. So that's Paulette and Pauline. We have a guest today. Her name is Jerry Howland. She's probably well known in Acushnet. She's part of the Howland family. Two wonderful daughters that I had the pleasure of teaching, and that's how I met Jerry. And she is very involved with the library, but I'm going to let you talk about that later. And she is an applicant for this board of directors. So she comes highly recommended. And Jerry, is there anything you'd like to tell us about yourself?
Well, as you said, I am involved in the library, and I was involved in the art show until this stopped. I go to St. Francis. I'm with the Knitting Guild there. I'm also with the Painting Guild on the Cape. And pretty much it.
Okay.
And I do come here frequently for Zumba classes. Sometimes the art classes. I'm looking at this thinking I should have signed up.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Paulette signed up for it and did it. They're cute.
They looked cute.
And my sister, yeah.
Yeah, your sister, yeah.
Well, she would know my sister Diane Slate.
Who just walked in, by the way.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
When you said knitting,
From
you know.
knitting,
Yeah.
yeah. There are like 3 or 4 of us in that group
Yeah.
now. It's very small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know that Jerry taught school for many years in Taunton, and I think she'll bring a lot of calmness to our group, and she will bring a lot of expertise. And I personally think she'd be a wonderful member to have on our board. But
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Second grade is not necessarily a calm environment. You know that.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
you kept it that way.
Yeah,
You were
sometimes.
calm so that they could make the most from
Thank
education. We had at the last meeting, we interviewed another lady. She was lovely. She was very lovely, and she came with a lot of experience in the senior community. But sometimes it's nice to have a fresh face too. You know, somebody who can add a different perspective. But I'm not trying to influence anyone. We will have a vote maybe at our December meeting.
Okay.
And we will let both ladies know by letter
Okay.
and phone call and whatever. But we would invite you to stay for the meeting to see what we're all about. Are
Sure.
you able to do that today? Wonderful. Thank you, Jerry. Okay, we did not receive any mail this month that we need to speak about. And we do have the minutes of the meeting from September. We'll have October's minutes next month.
You could have the handwritten version now, but be better if they
no.
typed.
No. I'll wait to see it typed. Yeah. Okay, would you like to read, Paulette, the September minutes for us?
Okay. Minutes for the September 14th, 2022 Board of Directors meeting. Present was Linda Gilbo, Chairperson, Deborah Raposo, Pauline Texera, Paulette Hudson, and Heather Chu, Director. Excused was Jerry Bergeron. Guest was Daniel Smith. A motion to open the meeting was made by Paulette Hudson and seconded by Deborah Raposo. The meeting opened at 10 a.m. Daniel Smith expressed that he was interested to become a board member. He is a social worker, has a bachelor's and a master's degree. He also has an honorary doctorate degree of divinity. He is also a professional musician. Old business. Outreach position for a Shine certified person was successful. Indeed found candidate Mr. Kelly, who is a certified Shine person. New business. The Council on Aging needs 2 volunteers for the December 17th to assist the New Bedford Garden Club's Christmas tea and green sale. Linda Gilbo and Paulette Hudson volunteered. On October 4th, there will be a dance at the Council on Aging for breast cancer research. It is with both Patty Catullo and Anne Marie Gallows, who are both Zumba instructors. Donations are accepted. No pre-registration is needed. As there is no further business, a motion to adjourn was made by Paulette Hudson, and seconded by Pauline Texera. The next scheduled meeting will be held on October 11th, 2022. Respectfully submitted, Paulette Hudson.
Can I make one change?
Yep.
Mr. Kelly's the town administrator who sat in on the interviews. He wasn't the candidate.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he sat in. I'll correct it. I'll correct it on the computer.
Any other corrections or omissions?
Oh, it's great.
Okay, may I have someone?
I'll make a motion, we accept the
Thank you.
minutes read with the changes made.
Okay, and a second, please.
Second.
Okay. Under old business, the outreach position update. On Monday, November 7th, the selectmen voted to hire Ms. Jennifer Ledo, L-E-D-O, as our new outreach worker. Ms. Ledo, who lives in Somerset, has a background working for Child and Family Services and Coastline. She will start working 18 hours per week on Monday, November 14th. So that's next Monday. She will be here. When you see her, say hello to her and welcome her. And I think she'll be a great addition to our staff.
And we'll invite her to a meeting too.
Oh, that will be nice. That will be nice. Senior tax work off update. We're tabling this topic because there are no new changes. Okay. Should I explain again a little bit about the senior tax work off update, or is it kind of?
I think that'd be a good opportunity to have Jennifer in, and she can talk about, because she's going to be helping to manage the program, so that way
Okay.
she can help her get her feet wet on that.
All right, so people can pick up our bulletin, find out a little bit about it.
And they can call
And
me for
then,
now.
yeah, and they'll have, you can listen to it next month. Building maintenance update. The new kitchen door is installed. My goodness. Finally. The automatic doors are in process and should be completed by the beginning of December. Good. We will ask for CPC funds in the spring to install the same doors in the front entryway. CPC, what does that stand for?
Community preservation.
Okay. The same people you hit up for
Yes.
money. Yes, okay.
So what happened with our automatic, it's the push button doors for, they're handicap accessible to open them. They install the hardware, they program them. Our old doors just weren't cutting it.
Okay.
So we're gonna have those actually replaced, and then we'll
Okay.
come back and program it.
Good.
Okay, very nice. Is this the door that's way in the back?
It's the two doors that everyone uses right now.
Okay.
So they'll both be automatic with a push button.
How nice.
The interior doors are fine, they worked fine with it. It was the exterior ones, they were just too old.
Okay,
So they're from the original renovation though, back in '98. So
okay.
they'll be replacing those.
This time, 98, that was, do some math,
24
24 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that was they lasted a while.
Yeah, they don't owe us anything.
Yeah. And we have lots of people coming in and out of the council, so they received a good lookout. New business. We have a flyer here. This is a trip that is being hosted by the Acushnet Council on Aging. It's in Danversport, Danvers, Mass. Wednesday, March 8th, so you have plenty of time to save your pennies if you wish to go. It's a luncheon
Okay.
and a show. It celebrates St. Patrick's Day, and his name is Emmett, and I'm going to murder the last name, Cahill?
Cahill,
Cahill.
you're close.
Emmett. My brother's middle name is Emmett, yeah. So anyways, because we're part Irish, you just needed to know that. Okay, so this is going to be corned beef and cabbage or baked squad. The price is $129, but it includes transportation, plated luncheon, meal tax, meal gratuity, and show ticket. So it's a one fee, $129. And Heather Chu, our director, is the person that you would contact. If you stop in, you can pick up a flyer like this, have the information to put on your refrigerator, and just turn the bottom part into Heather with your money.
And it's the
Check.
transportation that killed us.
Yeah,
That was the most expensive part of this.
yeah. Because a show like this is usually $55,
Right.
and then the meals may be $20 or
It's the
$30. Yeah,
transportation. And,
but transportation is high.
and checks will be made out to Best of Times.
Best of times, okay. They can make it up once they get here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it says that somewhere.
It does. We're working with a company called Best of Times. Their marketing director actually lives in Acushnet. That's why we partnered with them for this. But what's nice is they'll also accept credit cards where we
Oh,
can't. So if people,
okay.
we'll give people the information if they want to do that. They can call or go on their website and actually
Oh,
pay by credit
okay.
card.
Oh,
We're
okay.
trying to. We tried to get away from cash before COVID, and then
Yeah.
COVID happened, and it just.
Sure.
But now we're trying again to get away from anything cash. So this will be check or credit card.
Okay. So again, it's a nice, attractive flyer. Green. I don't know if you can see that out in TV land. With a beige background, nice looking young man on the front.
You can do it close.
So. All right. The budget.
You got it?
Our budget, this is under new business also. The selectmen are asking for 3 versions of the fiscal year 24 operating budget. A, level funded. B, 5% salary cut. C, 1% salary increase. There will be no anticipated cost of living increases for the second year in a row for non-union staff. Our 5% budget cut will come from transportation. We will reduce services to 3 days a week, which will not make much of an operational difference.
And that's worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario.
If
So
we-
again, the selectmen are asking for 3 versions of the upcoming budget 24. Level funded, 5% salary cut, 1% salary increase.
Oh, I thought you said 5.
So let's see where this goes. Do we have a say in putting together that budget? Or you put the budget and we just take a look at it?
We'll look at it.
Okay.
I think that's worst case scenario. I don't think
Yeah.
that 5% is really gonna,
Okay.
I think there'll be enough pushback hopefully. But
Okay.
right now, so we have a lot of wiggle room in that line item anyway. Prior to COVID, we were bringing people here Monday through Friday for lunch.
Uh-huh.
We're not doing that anymore.
Okay.
So 5% isn't as bad as it sounds from that. And
All
even
right.
if we did the 5%, I'm not sure we'd have to cut down to 3 days. I just wanted to give you worst case scenario that we can bring you good news.
Okay.
next time.
Okay, because people can still have rides for doctor's
We're
appointments?
still doing transportation, not as much as we were.
Yeah.
We're doing mostly medical transportation. We do grocery shopping once a week.
Uh-huh.
Few personal errands, like we take one person to get their hair cut.
Okay.
So we are still doing things like that.
Okay. If someone needs transportation, they're to call 1 week in advance?
If possible, yes.
Impossible, okay. Unless an emergency.
We can never do same day.
Never-
That's the only thing.
never
We can
same
never
day.
do same day. And if it's that much of an emergency that you need to go to the ER or urgent care,
Yeah.
you may want to call 911.
Okay.
And wait
Also-
15 hours.
I know, but
Well-
but it's unusual for us to just get a call that says, I'm having chest pains. Should I call 911?
Yes.
What is the lead, what is the lead if they signed up for CERTA?
CERTA right now to get that application through is about 30 days. So
For
we
the application to be
to be processed.
processed, but when they are with CERTA, how long is it?
48 hours.
48 hours, okay, so we need 24, and they need 48.
So, and we've gotten, that's why our transportation has dropped off. We've pushed a lot of people towards CERTA. What's nice about CERTA is they run from 7 in the morning till 7 in the evening, 7 days a week. I think it's less on Sundays, but, so they can take you to church. They can take you, you know what I mean? We just operate in the morning. We're very limited. So that's why we're trying to get people signed up with CERTA and to use us as a backup. I mean, we're still going to be here for them, but we're limited in what we can do.
And we can also help them to get signed up. So
Right, and that's what Jennifer will
we
be
don't
doing.
abandon them. Right. And our new outreach worker will be able to take care of that. So, feel free to
Is
call
CERTA
the
based-
Council on Aging.
Is CERTA based on income?
No, it's on-demand response, so it's based on, you have to have a disability.
Okay.
You have to either be an elder
Yeah.
or have a disability that your
Okay.
doctor has to sign off on. So there
Okay.
is a process to it.
All right.
Okay. Also, under new business, we would like to thank our two board members, Deborah Posa and Dan Smith, for participating in the Veterans Celebration on Monday. I guess it was a success.
It was. He performed and she read the poem of the empty table for veterans. We still have the display set up in the main room if you'd like to check it out.
Oh, how nice.
Or you can watch it on Facebook. We went out live for most of it.
Okay. And also a thank you to Alice Rabello and Vibra Hospital. I'm sure you've seen her around here quite often. They sponsored the Veterans Celebration and the holiday centerpiece craft classes that took place this week, right? And you can see two of the centerpieces right here. They're very, very nice. I saw the ladies working on them yesterday. There were quite a few ladies here.
Yeah, we ended up held 12 people. 7 in yours and 5 in the class before.
Nice, very, very nice. And it's going to happen again?
Something different. She's going to be taking teacups and saucers and turning them into ornaments in December.
Nice.
Yeah, so keep an ey on the newsletter.
Nice, okay.
Does she need teacups in case?
If you have extras hanging around, we won't say no.
No, I'll look at savers.
Future business. Traditionally, we do not hold a meeting in December. Do we want to continue with that schedule and have our meeting in January? And at that meeting, we'll vote on our two applicants, or would we vote on them beforehand so they can attend
That's
in
up to you.
January?
That's why I put it on the agenda.
That's up to the chair.
Well, up to the members.
I mean, I don't think it. Maybe we want to have a quick meeting in December just so we don't keep people waiting.
Okay, why don't we have a quick meeting in December?
To do
Just
the
to-
voting.
Yeah, I
Just
don't make
to
people
vote.
wait.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then we can let you know Jerry, or the other lady, let her know also, you
So
know.
that meeting will be December 8th.
December 8th. Same time, same place?
Yep.
And station.
As long as it works for you.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything to add today? No? Okay, then I need a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Paulette, and to a second, please. Pauline, okay. Okay, we are adjourned.